and welcome to Channel 8 Update. I'm Dan Cox.
And I'm Megan Howes.
Intelligence Director John Clapper is looking for a way to reveal the names of all Americans that are currently under surveillance by the U.S. government. The information gathering program known as PRISM is meant to seek out foreigners that are a threat to this country. PRISM also gathers information on certain individuals in the United States that are viewed as a threat.
Political candidates John Kasich and Ted Cruz have joined together to campaign against Republican candidate Donald Trump. Ted Cruz will seek the votes of the Indiana population, and Kasich will campaign in New Mexico and Oregon. The fact that the two candidates have joined forces indicate that they wish to prevent Donald Trump from receiving the Republican nomination.
A newly recovered iPhone may hold the key to what happened last summer when two Florida teens disappeared on a boating trip. Austin Stefanos and Perry Cohen, both 14, were last seen July 24, 2015. The Coast Guard led an 8-day search by the Atlantic for the boys, covering 50,000 miles. The Coast Guard suspended its search July 31st. The boys' bodies were never found. Their boat was found abandoned off the coast of Central Florida 2 days after they went missing. It was initially secured, but then drifted away. It was found again last night about 100 miles off the coast of Bermuda, and on board was Austin's iPhone. Austin's father, Blue Stefanos, said that he and his family have been working with the iPhone's manufacturer to try and get the phone working again. He said that most IT professionals he has worked with said that there is a slim chance the phone will ever be working again. However, Stefanos and his family said he still has hope. A 9-year-old Missouri boy has raised about $6,500 to help pay the legal fees for his own adoption by setting up a lemonade stand. Tristan Jacobs sold bottles of lemonade that he made from lemonade packets over the weekend, and customers paid and left donations in a makeshift tip jar made from a sand bucket. Tristan's legal guardian, Donnie Davis, told ABC News that he, quote, wants the adoption to really happen, end quote. The family has raised over $9,000 through a yard sale, Tristan's lemonade stand through an online fundraising page. The legal fees for Tristan's adoption will cost almost $10,000, but Davis feels confident that they will now have the funds to be able to pay them off. We'll be right back after this break.
So, I just moved in with his family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that! That's disgusting! Oh, poop already! You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
So, I got this new family, and I don't know what it is about this one, but she can't seem to put down that toy all day long. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, and she even talks to it. She talks to that more than she talks to him. What's up, bro? Nice shirt. Who's she talking to? Her mom? She talks to her mom a lot.
Shelters are the best places to find a new pet.
What a perfectly beautiful little lady.
That's where you'll discover healthy, loyal, and loving animals.
You little rascal.
Eager to become a part of your family. A person is the best thing to happen to a shelter pet.
Oh, ladies first.
Be that person. Adopt.
This is living. Hey, kid.
To find out more, visit theshelterpetproject.org.
Know what?
What?
Since I got adopted, I've learned a lot about these humans.
I know. I mean, check out these two. It's Flirt City over here.
Yeah, I noticed that. It looks like my human is definitely into your human.
Oh, look! I think she's getting his number.
Nice.
Your human's got some sweet moves.
Takes after his dog. Oh, look, they're doing that thing where they put their arms around each other.
She kicked up a leg. It's like in the movies.
That's awesome. Looks like we're going to be hanging out a little bit more.
Turn here! There. Excuse me.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1,000,000. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
The Olympic torch has been lit in southern Greece, kicking off the countdown to Rio 2016. In a solemn and elaborate ceremony worthy of a, quote, Game of Thrones, end quote, pageant, women in ancient Greek style dresses and men in tunics performed the symbolic rituals at the site of the ancient Olympia. The games were first held in Greece in 776 BC and remained there for 12 centuries. It is the first time the games have been held in South America, but the torch lighting ceremony comes during uncertain times in Brazil. President Dilma Rousseff faces the possibility of an impeachment trial as early as May after accusations broke of budgetary laws. The torch's Brazilian tour will involve an estimated 12,000 torchbearers before arriving at Rio's famous Maracana Stadium for the game's opening ceremony on August 5th of this year.
Next to a crumbling nuclear reactor destroyed in an explosion 30 years ago, an unprecedented project in the history of modern engineering is currently in the works. When an explosion tore through Chernobyl's number 4 reactor on April 26, 1986, near Pripyat, Ukraine, more than 30 people died and countless others have died from radiation symptoms since, according to the International Atomic Energy Agency and the World Health Organization. The Ukrainian government evacuated near 135,000 people from the area, and the 19-mile exclusion zone around the plant will remain uninhabitable for decades. Construction of the new safe confinement, or NSC, in the shadow of Reactor 4 started in late 2010 and is expected to be finished in late 2017, when the completed NSC will rise 360 feet into the air and will be tall enough to house the Statue of Liberty. It will be over 540 feet long, have a span of 850 feet, and a lifetime of at least 100 years. The entire structure will weigh more than 30 tons.
After a string of burglaries in the Clarence and Amherst area in the past month, 3 suspects have been arrested. New York State Police have made the arrest of Shane Eddington Sr., 43, Shane Eddington Jr., 17, and Christopher Compton, 25. All 3 men are Ohio natives. Once arrested, the stolen items were quickly recovered. These items included electronics, jewelry, and other valuables. They are currently being held at the Erie Correctional Facility.
Fredonia Director of Facility Services, Kevin Clues, reported that 8 semi-trailers were filled with electronic recyclables by the end of Saturday's event. Over 1,251 vehicles drove through the drop-off points, many of which had more than one piece of used electronics equipment. Vehicles were lined up well before 9 a.m. for the event. Fredonia partnered with State Senator Catherine Young, Time Warner Cable, and e-recycler Sun King to offer the free event. Additional staffing to the event included Director of University Services Terry Zietzes, Head Swim Coach Arthur Wang, Custodial Services employees Jeff Deering and Matt Walters, as well as members of the men and women's swim teams and the business club. They both spent hours hauling equipment from the vehicles.
A partnership between AT&T and Fredonia will provide extracurricular instruction in computer science and an introduction to the STEM disciplines to Chautauqua County High School students this fall. The goal of the program is to continue their education beyond high school and acquire technical skills while also learning about educational opportunities offered at Fredonia. AT&T's support for this educational program is part of the company's legacy of supporting focused on STEM disciplines in New York. Through AT&T Aspire, the company's signature $350 million philanthropic incentive that drives innovation in education by bringing diverse resources to bear on the issue, including funding, technology, employee volunteerism, and mentoring. Enrollment is limited to 25 students. Details on this program and how to register will be available soon. We'll be right back with more local and sports after the break.
Turn here. There. Excuse me.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Yes, I am.
Give it to him hard!
No, now.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Why you stabbing me with it? No.
They want to help,
Ow.
but don't know how.
Oh,
Teach your kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
I think someone at my friend's school has this thing called autism. My friend's brother's son has autism. My neighbor's son has autism. My son has autism.
Autism is getting closer to home. Today, 1 in 68 children is diagnosed with autism. That's about a 30% increase in 2 years. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs.
They're coming. Places, everybody.
Light check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Everything looks good on our end.
And lights.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
You guys going to my party on Friday?
Yeah, dude. It's gonna be crazy.
All right.
What's up, dude?
I'm loving your jacket. Don't be such a fag.
If you don't mean it, why say it? Words hurt. Think before you speak.
So good to see you guys. So, what's up?
Oh, we finally bought a place.
Holy cow.
You seriously have enough saved to do that?
We've been putting a little aside each month.
Jeez, at the end of the month, we have nothing left to save.
Yeah, I have no idea where it goes.
Well, you're spending a lot on...
Is it good?
Oh, God.
Oh, how is my account overdrawn?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
Thank you, dear. Well, you're very supple. Just like I was at your age. Back then, I was a sex expert. Used to call me the buttered biscuit. I know about birth control, too. So you can ask me anything, baby.
Bedsider.org has birth control information and a lot more. And it's...
Have you had sex in this car yet?
Canadian native rapper Drake has announced he will be performing at the First Niagara Center this summer, August 12th. This performance is also set to feature other artists, including Roy Woods, Future, and others. Tickets go on sale Friday, April 29th, and will range between $50 to $150.
A federal Applegate court has ruled that New England Patriots quarterback Tom Brady must face a 4-game suspension this upcoming season, following the delegate scandal that occurred last season. To end this controversy once and for all, and to ultimately end arguments in regards to if Brady was guilty of any foul play, the decision was left to a panel of 3 Appellate court judges. Due to this, Tom Brady will not be playing against the Buffalo Bills this coming October.
Amidst all recent controversy affiliated with Conor McGregor's suspension from the UFC 200 and his self-tweeted retirement, McGregor still insists he is fighting at UFC 200 despite what UFC Commissioner Dana White is telling the public. This controversy spurred when McGregor refused to attend promotional meetings for the fight, which led to White subsequently having to make the executive decision to cut him from the fight. Currently, there is no other fighter chosen to fill McGregor's spot.
Steph Curry will miss at least 2 weeks for Golden State with a sprained ligament in his right knee, dealing with a blow to the Warriors' hopes following a record-breaking season with a second straight championship. The Warriors said an MRI on Curry's knee Monday determined that he had a grade 1 sprain of the MCL, and he will be evaluated in 2 weeks. That timetable would lead to Curry missing the rest of the first round of playoffs and likely at least the first 4 games in round 2 if the Warriors are able to advance. That's it from us from here at Channel 8. I'm Megan Howes.
And I'm Dan Cox. Have a great week, Fredonia.